Very based. The state of Oklahoma. They're doing things right.
They are. One of the things affecting Oklahoma and every, probably not as much Oklahoma, but definitely Oklahoma and every state in our country is illegal immigration and the ramifications of the crime that has come with it. And in some cases, it's become really extreme. Like here in New York City, you can see migrants and illegals all across the city in hotels. Well, in Aurora, Colorado, in one particular example, but we're told it's more than just this place, an entire Venezuelan gang has taken over an entire apartment complex, effectively saying, we're in charge now, we're collecting rent, and this staggering new video displays the way in which they enforce their control over this apartment building. Well, the mayor of Aurora, his name's Mike Kaufman, posted on Facebook saying this: the Aurora City Attorney's Office is preparing court documents to request an emergency court order to clear the apartment buildings where Venezuelan gang activity has been occurring, by declaring the properties a criminal nuisance. In the meantime, the law enforcement task force set up to disrupt and arrest Venezuelan gang members in these buildings will continue its operation. So now we're clearing buildings of illegal Venezuelan gangs because they came here and not for the right reason.
So they've taken over these apartments, they're commandeering them, they're actually collecting like rent. Extortion, exactly. They're collecting extortion from the tenants. We got this on footage. Here is one of the residents whose Ring camera took this footage. She explains what it's like to live in this building.
On this particular date, it was really bad. But it is not by any means an isolated occurrence, unfortunately. I have months, almost a year and a half worth of footage from 6 separate cameras. They don't want to admit that they're part of the problem. It's the administration who we count on to make the rules for us, to make the guidelines that we go by. I call 911, no help comes for me. Nobody showed up to help me. I didn't have a bulletproof vest. I didn't have 5 officers showing up with me whenever there was a problem. We were on our own and we were left to die.
Wow.
These people have no registration in this country.
You guys, shortly after Joe Biden took office, his Homeland Security got intel that Venezuela was releasing prisoners from their prisons, and they didn't tell the American people, and they didn't change their policy on that either. They just told Border Patrol, keep an eye out for it, but they didn't tell the people. That's really what happened. And Congressman Niles from Texas, or Niels, I'm sorry, he's the one who reported that, and he sent a letter to Homeland Security asking for more information. They never got a response.
It's almost like they wanted it to happen.
Well, they don't love their citizens. I mean,
Correct. Well, both can be true. They wanted it to happen. They don't love their citizens enough, and they want to import future voters, and so they look the other way. And then Kamala Harris has the gall to stand up and say, I'm for enforcing the border. I'm going to maintain criminality. We all know it's a sham. Everything you're talking about is a sham. And so people in Colorado, this isn't just Texas, this isn't just border states, Colorado affected by this kind of complete lawlessness. Speaking of South America,